Students are very aware of and passionate about the things that are going on in the world, and they're very vocal as well. And so we know that the best thing we can do is amplify their voice and teach them how to critically engage with the world that they live in.
There are many different opportunities to infuse a student's identity and culture into their curriculum and to make those two things one and the same. You cannot teach content without culture, and you can't teach culture without content. And one great thing about this school is that we do have a priority in creating students' identity and reinforcing who they are as people and the place that they sit in society and how they can necessarily change that place.
This is the real world. You are in the real world. You're only here for a certain number of hours of the day, and then for the rest of the hours, you're outside in the world. Here at Kauffman, we really feel that it's really important to talk about issues that might impact us outside of school.
I believe that it starts somewhere. For it to start at school, it's a good place, so then when we go out there, we already know like what's going to happen, or like how should I, react to this, or how could I change something.
Our kids' voice can make a difference. And so we've created a safe place for kids to have really tough conversations.
It's funny, I've learned the most about social justice from our kids' mouth. Like, why should we tell our kids what they want and deserve? They can tell us what they want and deserve.
I have these conversations with my parents too, and I can translate what I've learned in school and have these conversations with them. And I feel like that's good because we're not just confining ourselves to academics. We also have some information about what's going around the world. It's just good information to have.
You don't want to just teach them to be smart in school. You want them to know how to be productive citizens in their environment.
They see what we see on the outside, that we're not isolated to these walls, because when we step outside of this building, they also step outside this building, and they see what goes on every day, and they want us to be prepared for that.
They're actually able to engage, because that's how you learn your identity. You engage with people and you learn how you want to be or how you don't want to be. So I think that that's good here at this school, just because they do get to interact. Everyone allows them to be who they are.
Many of our students share the identities that have faced some of the greatest injustices in our country, and to go into the world blind of that is just a deeper injustice. And so we're doing as much as we can to make sure students know what they're up against and feel fully equipped to change that world when they step into it.
We ask our students, how do you want to change the world? What does it look like for you? What's that problem you want to solve? I want to work my lifetime on social justice through education. And to our kids, we say, what is it that is so bothering you about the world that you want to spend your lifetime solving? And we hope as many of them as possible will come back and solve it here in Kansas City.